Hi dear parents, welcome back to another math hour. Today I'm going to show you how to find the slope of a line using two coordinate points. So let me start off with the coordinate points. Let's give some coordinate points here. Let's try, how about o minus 1, 3, for example. And let's try 2, 5, okay? So these are two coordinate points, and you know what? I'm going to use my graph over here just to show it to you. Let me highlight it here using the color purple. Here we go. So minus 1, 3. Minus 1 is right here, and we go up all the way to 3 right there. Okay? Minus 1, 3. Let me make it a little bit bigger. How's that? A little bit better? Alright, let's use this then. Okay, minus 1, 3 is right over there. So this is done, and this is 2 comma 5. So 2 on the x-axis, 5 on the y-axis, right over here. Let's do a little bit of purple here. There we go. And then follow it up with a little bit of crayon art. So you see that these are the two coordinate points right there. Minus 1 comma 3, 2, 5. I want to find the slope of the line that connects these 2 points. So I'm going to draw a line, straight line obviously, connecting these 2 points. And I want to find the slope. And what that means is I want to find out how steep this line is in relation to these coordinate points from here to here, how steep the line is. Okay, one thing I'll let you know right now is that the slope of a horizontal line like this, straight line, if you can see that over there, let me make it a little bit bigger. I'll use a rectangle. Okay, if this is a straight line, which I'll fill in with the orange over here. Okay, there we go. A straight line like this, the slope is 0. There's no slope, it is totally flat. Flat slope, 0. Alright? However, if the slope is vertical, that means straight line, like from here to here, for example. Straight line, which I'll have to make a little bit bigger. Let's see if I can do a little paint over here or something. No, that's no good. Let's try another one. Let's try a marker pen. Obviously straight line, okay? You see that? Oh, you guys will be using a ruler, obviously. I'm just using freehand right now. But the slope of this line, in other words, how steep this angle is, this has no slope. It is undefined because we don't know how steep this angle is. This thing is completely vertical. It has no slope, in fact. Okay? It has no defined slope, whereas this is totally flat, and if it's a flat surface, the slope is 0. That means it is not angled in any way, shape, or form. It is completely flat. Now that we know that, let us remove all the stuff over here, and let us focus on our coordinate points. Alright? I want to know what is the angle or what is the steepness or slope of this line between these two coordinate points. In order to figure this out, I need a formula. And that formula is something called delta y divided by delta x. Okay, and the symbol for slope is the letter m, smaller letter m. This means slope, which I'll write for you right here. Okay, and this triangle over here is called delta. And I'll show you what that means right now. The word delta simply means subtraction. Now, delta y means you're subtracting two y coordinates. Remember, this coordinate point, let me use another color over here. This coordinate point is the x1. This coordinate point is y. This coordinate is also an x value. This coordinate is also y. Okay, x goes first, y goes last. However, since we have two coordinate points, I need to differentiate between these x's and y's, otherwise I'll get confused. So, this first coordinate point, minus 1, 3, minus 1, the x value, I'm going to call it x sub 1. The 3, y, I'm going to call it y sub 1. You see that? Let's go next door to 2, 5. The number 2 is an x value, so differentiate it to make it different from x1. I'm going to call this the x2 value. You see that? And here, the 5 is a y coordinate. I'm going to differentiate it by calling it y sub 2. And that's how I differentiate between the two coordinate points. Otherwise, I'll get confused. I'll have no idea what to do with all these numbers. Now delta y, going back to delta y, simply means you take the value at y sub 2 and you minus it by the value at y sub 1. Okay? So what does that mean? It means I'm going to take this value right here, which is 5, and I'm going to subtract it by this value here, which is 3. You see that? That's what it means. And then, of course, I'm going to do the delta x, which is the same thing, except I'm going to use my x numbers. So I'm going to take my x2 value, which is 2. First, let me write this down. x2 minus x1. And that's going to be 2 minus, and the value of x1 over here is minus 1. You see that, kids? That's how you do it. You just substitute it. And let's just do the math. 5 minus 3 is 2. And 2 minus minus becomes plus. So 2 plus 1 becomes 3. And there we go. The slope of these two coordinates, minus 1, 3, 2, 5, is 2 over 3. This is the slope value. This is how steep this line is that you can see between these two coordinate points. Okay, the slope is 2 over 3. And that's basically how you find the slope between two coordinate points. You just have to remember this formula and put in the values in the right spots and just do some simple math. Okay? All right, thank you.